Well, hey, how's it going? My bugs. Well, we find ourselves in a cave. Rather fitting for these times if you're familiar with the great Plato's allegory of the cave. And if you're not, you should be. So go and find out what it's all about. I insist. It's important, you know, where the human condition comes from. So tonight, we are going, we've not got the firebox, we've got my gasifier. Can I just move you? Love, just go over there, good boy, stay there. We've got, I love that echo. Ow! I don't know how that's going to pick up on the camera. Hopefully, as spectacular as it sounds to these ears here. So this is a Tom shoe, it looks like. Sounds like what? Chinese, but it's good, we've used it before. So it's a little gasifier. And it all fits together real small, compact, and I'll put that on after. So we're going to try this one and cook, warm up in my Crusader as always, a cup of carrot chai. Yeah, so let's give it a go. Put those on afterwards. And this is the new char cloth, yeah, which we've finally done. Well, hopefully we'll see if it works, won't we? Get a bit of that. Feels rather brittle, but that's all right, maybe. Let's see what we can get going here in the cave. I did go to, there's a larger cave than this. I mean, this is it's a spectacular cave. There's a bit of a climb up to this one though. Keeps the tourists out, you see. The other one, you just got people coming in and out all the time, even at this time of the evening. Or enough people coming in and out to disturb our not the firebox session of the evening. Right, let's get it going, if we can. It's very brittle stuff. Let me have a look what we've got. See if there's a better part of it somewhere. Don't tell me I'm going to have to get my petrol out. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I think I've overcooked this char cloth. So, yeah, I'm being serious at the start. If those of you who are familiar with Plato's great work of the cave, happy days. Those of you who aren't, I suggest you go take a look at it. You can even find it in cartoon form online if you can't be arsed reading it. Oh, nearly. I think I've destroyed the char cloth and I can't see what's going on here. To find the best bit. Come on, it's all just disintegrating in my fingers. Yeah, he's overcooked it. Landing sparks on it, but they're just not having it. Now I did have a bit of my old stuff in here, but I don't know where it is. Where it has gone. Right, let's go with this because we want to get the fire going, don't we? And then I'll do the ferro rod if not. By the way, this is the equinox sessions as well. So it's kind of around close enough to the equinox to call it an equinox session. Like if you look online, it was yesterday evening at 8:42, I believe. But we can't, like I said, we can't always trust that information. No, we'll do a ferro rod onto some. What will we do it onto? Cramp ball. Showed you that the other day. So, ferro rod. I need to remember lots of things, don't I? To bring 2 head torches when I'm doing stuff like this in the dark. Almost fire. That's the amazing cramp ball. Don't start going out harvesting as many of these as you possibly can. Remember, in nature, we'll supply our needs, but not our greeds. Well, let's take what we need, yeah? Not got any twigs ready as usual. Oil. Damp tinder again. Right, get some twigs on. Gently, slowly. Be panicking when you're lighting the fire. You put it out. And it's at such a tender stage. Oh, like that. I'm going to get me some more birch bark out, just in case. Get some birch bark in there. Let's get the party going. Some little pine cones and a branch. It's funny, doesn't want to stay alight. Ow. We'll coax it in though, I'm sure. Almost sure that we'll coax it in into existence. Yeah, so with regards to the cave allegory, so many people in the cave up there. It's full. You get it if you know the allegory. We're in. So welcome to the Not the Firebox Equinox session. We'll be on, as always, that's Crusader, stream water, collected from a nice stream on the way in. And this is a nice Karak chai. It's been a long day today, so we need this cup of tea. Oh, excuse me, stretch the legs a bit. So this, I forget what I called it, Tomasu or something like that. I've had it for quite a while, and it's been myself and a friend of mine took it up when we were doing like a high level bivvy. And we found an old broken fence post or something like that we chopped up and sat. I think it was either snowing or raining. I think it was snowing, and we sat under the shelter with this going, and we kept it going all night. And you know, these things, same as a firebox, they take almost constant kind of work to tend them, keep them in. But you're not having to collect loads and loads of wood, which is nice for a change. Especially with some of my friends, campfire friends, camping friends, they like having these bonfires, which time and a place, yeah. So I'll just let that. In fact, I'll just manipulate it in because I'll show you. So this right now is acting just as like a firebox, but a fire cylinder actually, isn't it? Now, what we do to turn it into a gasifier is put this lid on. Just move all these twigs out of the road. Put that lid on. And now we'll see how does the Crusader fit. Let's have a look. Oh, it's only perfect. It's only perfect. Sorry about that. So now we should see this begin. Once it's at the right temperature and it's found its rhythm, we should see it begin to gasify. So usually a lot of the energy from the fuel we burn, wood in this case, is up in smoke, you know. So these gasifiers recirculate some of that energy, warm it up, and that begins to burn as well. So they're potentially much more efficient than just, let's say, the firebox, which doesn't do that. It's just a box to contain the fire. It has a really interesting flame picture, quite powerful. So I'll tell you what, I need a cup of tea. So Karak chai with honey in the bottom. Let's get that going. And I think what I'm going to do, you get these little things with it, which go on like that. It's like a cross piece, for balancing things on, resting your Crusader cup on. And then this gap here affords you to still, I'm sure these handles used to lock in position on this Crusader, maybe not. Maybe that was in another life. Right, hopefully stay where you are. Let's see if I can just get it. So those handles don't want those getting up. So first impressions, I'm going to end up with a wet arse here, but that's alright. The Crusader anyway fits a bit better on the firebox. And yeah, sorry it's not a comparison, but I just didn't have the energy to do like the firebox and this at the same time and blah de blah, lugging everything up here to the cave. So yeah, this is what it is. We've got flames licking up the back near the handle, which I don't like the look of. There we go, that's a bit better. See this, you can see what I was talking about testing the rim before you put it to your lips, with the flames licking up, so that by the time this cup of tea is ready, the edge of this cup, the mouth edge of the cup, will be super hot. 16 minutes already, what have I been doing? Yeah, so, yeah, a little wood gasifier, just another example of a mini controlled fire that we can use instead of gas, you know. It's a bit boring, innit, just lighting a gas stove and having a brew immediately with no effort, really. Yeah, I think the further away that we can get and be comfortable, get away from like the switch flicking era, where everything is done for you, the better will be for it. So I know some of us won't survive out of that era, but so you can still feed little twigs in there. And yeah, just what I'm noticing, the firebox, you can keep a good fire going. I mean, maybe I've just not been attentive enough. Again, I'm not really familiar with this. It's been a while since I've used it. But anyway, we shall test it out and see what happens. So, I hope you can stick with me, we are getting there. At some point, we will find our USP, right? We will get there, I promise you, it's coming. But I just wanted to get like I say, I've been filming a lot just to get used to being in front of the camera again and then get them online. And that's it, the door's been opened now. So I can kind of breathe easy in a way and find the direction. So hopefully you'll stick with me and be patient, and we'll see where we're going, but things in the pipeline, I promise you. I think these kind of things function much better once they've built up an ember base in the bottom, and that heat is inherently in them then, you know, you can just keep feeding twigs in. But it's very good on fuel though, I must say. And at some point we will do a side-by-side comparison. Maybe this weekend, I think my mate who gave me the firebox is coming up this weekend, all being well, so maybe when there's two of us here we'll have a water boiling competition. Oh, it's fun. It's fun in our world. Right, well, it's been 20 minutes already, I can't believe it. So I think I'll just knock it off there and wish you all the best for this coming year. It's going to be a very interesting year. Many things are going to go down this year, I'm sure, for each of us and all of us. You know, be at the ready, spiritually, mentally, physically. Look after yourselves, stay healthy and well, be good to each other. And we'll see you next time on whatever it may be on the Beyond Growing. Ow! Cave life. Okay. Be good. See you soon.